Yes, rebuild the country. And we suffered the plague. Well, now, one of my daughters died, which is kind of sad, but alas, it is what it is. The other one is still around, so that's not really a problem. I'm kind of, hopefully, patiently waiting for my aunt to die, so that, you know, she's kind of removed from the inheritance line here. Just, you know, seems legit, reasonable. My brother. It happens. In my case, the whole reason why I don't care about my sons is rather obviously they are absolutely unimportant to my inheritance system, so meh. At best I'm gonna marry them off like this little cunt, my brother. I don't give a fucking fuck if he's mistreated. You know, if your fucking wife treats you like a fucking rag, I don't care. Stand up for yourself or get, you know, fucked. Quite literally. It's not my problem. It is really not. We're just going to nicely and quietly build up our legitimacy again, so we can get ourselves another duchy title, then we hold all four. These two, of course, and the two available down here. One down here is actually rather neato because it's one really big one. The Duchy of Lombardy. Look how fucking big that is. Getting that would give us a lot of potential war goals that we might want to at some point go for. Never thought that just achieving that would be so much of a pain in the ass though. What do you have to I don't really care. Look, another one has become a great follower of my greatest of religions. Yes, yes. Holy shit. You're like what? 45. Still managed to get yourself pregnant again, lady. Swear to God, if you're producing anything else but a fucking son, lightly saved the game to make sure of that. Well, actually, you know what? It's not actually that bad. We could afford another daughter. And we are back to 2. I can live with that. I can live with that very well. Nah, I don't really care about some random family members. I have spread my seed, or well, more correctly, my wombs, all over fucking Europe. And that was gonna be something happening to some of my extended family. Can't really avoid it. Probably can get away with a small one. Yeah, just over to Cologne. I mean, 164 is something we can achieve relatively easily. But yeah, everything is not peachy, but manas, you know, not bad at all, not that bad at least. As it should be. My house is great. Let's try to make her more loyal. But that when she returns home, she spreads the word of our greatness. Let's hope that we're not getting unnecessary stress along the way. Okay, what were we doing? Just going down here is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea for the moment, at least. I think then we're gonna save up some money to hold another feast. Try to get the leash a bit more interested. I'd like him to just, you know, change his religion, but I don't think he will. For some mystical reason, I have a distinct feeling he does not endeavor to join our great religion. At some point we should overthrow him. Let's see, what do we have here? Faction zone, an independence faction, that's cute. Would it be interesting? I mean, technically it would be interesting to join the Bavarian Kingdom, which has become exploded, put it mildly. Who's in this? You two. If I join you... Kinda close, military-wise. We're gonna let that run in the background, and I think we have regained our rightful ruler. Nonsense, which means and created the Duchy of Lombardy. Isn't that nice? Isn't that splendid, even, one might say? Also, this project is probably gonna end up going down the drain, because he's probably not gonna accept. But hey, you know, you never know. And you've become a masterminded fellow. That's good. Daughter of mine. It's kind of what I was hoping for. You would gain at some point. It also means that we should probably start looking for a husband for you. To create some more offspring. Ah, the son. Nice. Sebastian. Yeah, that sounds reasonable enough. Was that many children? General opinion, +5. Everybody looks at him and was like, damn, Beach. I must have been sleeping around quite a bit. But hey, all is well in the world. And I think we don't have actually given birth to that many children. Like 4. Not really, you know. The massive amount that we could have produced, technically speaking. I don't think we need to sway this asshole any longer. We only needed to do so because he was a bit of an asshole. Still, for better or worse, it seems that there are no unbelievers in my fucking countries. At least not as far as I can see, which is of course a pretty pleasant state to be in. You pacify Koblenz, and then we have pacified all of our core lands again. Which means next we'll have to look at the non-core lands down in Italy. See if they need pacifying. I don't really think so. But you never know. You never know indeed. I think there are at least a few... You're probably part of the Lombardy as well, don't you? There would be a few, at least, you know, singular ones we can probably take out relatively easily to gain more land. It's only good and proper. Don't really have anything to deal with here. Yeah, I think my aunt will probably die before me. She's 55 now. How old can she get, realistically speaking? Maybe 80. I'd still be 10 years younger though. And we are kinda healthy at the moment. And we had some problems, you know, some minor problems, some malnourishment along the way, but that kinda has solved itself, so nothing really to worry about, I guess. And once we have saved up some more money, we can probably hold another feast again. Would probably help. Wonderful. I don't really want to introduce you to my family. Ich was sent you home. Well, you can keep my son for all I care. Quite frankly, if you send him back or not is I'll leave that up to you all and your digression, to put it fucking mildly. Because I personally don't really care too much. Yeah, sure, learning education. We are technically speaking the Pope. Not only technically, but also practically, so there's that. And we should all have learned members in our family. Anything else? I mean, we guess we could at some point try to get the number to at least 5, but it's such a pain in the ass. 98% ignores my letter, eh? Ignores my letter. I gained a rival. Well, I mean, I have 2 of those at this point. How are my chances to murder them? Pretty good, actually, in one case. So, well, let's start there. I don't really like having rivals. They have a tendency to act especially cuntish. For no other reason than, well, they can. Which, to be fair, no, that's kind of the point. Please to join in. I'm not actually that stressed at the moment. I could convince them more, but we already had a very, very high chance to success anyway. No reason to go out of my way, I suppose. Everything else also seems to be working nicely and quietly. Actually, we could also save up the money to create the Duchy of Lombardy and get that out of the way as well. Heresy. Sisters in Spoleto. Prince Aragas of Spoleto has announced to the world that he and his vessels have converted to the Sisters of Scissoring. Of course they would. They do enjoy their lesbians, even without the DHD. The Impaler. I mean, that's not really the sort of friendly title that's probably gonna be endearing, but that's some spread. Look at that. Enjoyable. Now the main problem of that is a lot of that is going to be repressed. I could use an urgent message to me here if the need arises. So would I the Virgin Castle of local bird trainer could deliver it as a gift. Nice. Because a lot of the rulers will of course try to keep their countries and their kingdoms somewhat monotheistic when it comes to their religions. One religion, that is all. However, you know, it is good to see that some more people understood the truth. I mean, you know, as it should be. My sunny boy has come of age. That's cute. That is cute indeed. And someone has died. I mean, you're pretty good at the job, and you are one of my powerful vessels, so, welcome to the party then. Okay, so Arnsberg is, I think, actually the last country that needs some pacifying. For the moment it is. Until the next nonsense comes about. It's really shown that worthwhile. But alas, it is what it is. Oh, Sunny boy, yet you have grown up. You are still of the right religion and the right culture, so nothing wrong there. And let's see, to the Duchy of Spoleto, the ones who just decided to join us. You know what? Establishing some connections to them seems mildly amusing to me. We shall engage in such immediately. I also want to give them some protection from any unforeseen problems. if we look at religions here. Are you all on your own? You are. Which means you have nobody who could change your religion against you. That is cute. You are as well. That is neat. How about the ones down here? Coletto has nobody over them. You have nobody over them. I think actually quite a few of the places will actually stay at the right side of fucking religion, as far as I'm concerned. It's quite the nice success down there. We can also get another dynasty. What were we actually doing? Blood we were doing. Quick, this sounds rather nice, doesn't it? Just general fucking advantage. 1+ in everything. What more could you aim for or wish for or hope for? And then save up money and make another duchy. As for succession, things will probably work out relatively well. So long as my plan actually holds true and my order dies before me, that is. If not, then we might find ourselves with some rather unfortunate circumstances. Let's see how much more and how many more people will decide to join in our great faith, given enough time. And, you know, anything else? Do we care about Lübeck? Yeah, I guess we're gonna plan on that as well at some point. That one is really not nice though, I have to admit. Yeah, the wilderness can be such a dangerous place. There's no more. The travel party stopped to camp for the evening. Bandits poured out from around the trees. Yes, been calling for blood and gold. The soldiers fought back, but thankfully it was not enough. Others was tragically slain in the melee. It's now hunted by all, and no one even suspects my involvement. It means I only have one person who doesn't like me. How are my chances to murder you? Not nearly as good, and not nearly as well hidden as well. I really cannot afford, you know, besmirching the good name of my religion by making my poor little Pope into a murderer. Not outright, at least. If my chances are good to get rid of them, I'll fuck them. If not, then, well, I shall survive or stay at least somewhat alive for the moment. I tend to create another duchy title. Listen, if I'm down there anyway, then I'm going to establish myself down there most profoundly by A, turning everybody I can into a fucking German, and B, making them into the believer of the right religion, of course. And holding the title so that nobody has the fucking excuse of, that's not my rightful liege though, I don't want to pay them taxes. Because that kinda annoys the ever-living shit out of me. To be fair. Once we have achieved that, we also don't need to care too much about our legitimacy. If it drops down a level, oh, so be it. Okay. Let's see here. They want to free themselves. And you don't want that. I mean, that is a kind of understandable reaction. And since you have the right faith, I'm actually willing to join you in your little endeavor. Rather obvious, I know, but It is what it's gonna be. I don't really like you sitting on my fucking land for some mystical reason. It will, however, take me quite a while to get my ass down there, to put it nicely. That is rather sadly unavoidable. Please don't lose this. That would be rather unfortunate at the moment. I'm not too worried about you. Not at the moment, at least. This down here still worries me more. You know, just avoid the enemies until I'm down there. How about that? How about that? Don't run away. Actually come up here and meet me halfway, so that we combine our forces and then strike them. Seems a bit more reasonable. Right now, your chances of surviving this are not actually good. There's no way I can make this in time. Well, I guess I can help you like this at least. And I'm pretty sure he just got captured. We're just going to end this war rather quickly. I tried helping you, you know? You decided to not accept my help. Also means we lost some influence there. Which is rather saddening once more, but manas, it is what it is. I think once my daughter gets to the ripe old age of 20, we'll probably start looking for a husband. A Star Wars, basically. That is all it will ever be. You have some stress though. Sure, wrestling. Das Wonders Rest though. Admittedly. I think it was like, what, 250 for that again? Yeah. Damn, have not enough money. Which means we do need to save up some money. No choice there. Do we have anyone in our prisons that we could convert? No, we don't. Sadness. My god, dearly beloved daughter than a good old-fashioned court tutor. She's probably pretty good at it. Holy war for the County of Modena. I mean, I'm not gonna lose that one. So how the fuck is this a holy war? This is quite literally one of my territories, which means it follows the, you know, right religion. Then again, you know, it is technically speaking still Christianity. Hollander claiming the kingdom of Lotharingia. Are you fucking for real? Hollander. Not really you're gonna have much success with that. I have a distinct feeling you will not have much success with that, but sure. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. Let's see, your primary, they all have something going on. How about Bavaria then? What's going on in Bavaria? And not even a grand wedding would help with that aim. Understandable. Understandable indeed. How about your second prince though? We had a bit more legitimacy that would probably help get this done with. I would like to get into that fucking family line though, I must admit. It's rather tempting. No. Do you have anything interesting? Duchy of Verona, you say? I mean, it's not a bad choice. It's not a bad choice at all. Lustful, which we do like. Generous. Patient is not so nice, but... once she turns 20, we'll start looking a bit more. Just a tiny bit more. We have a new leash. Anything else changed? Yep, we're still in a not so nice position. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. How about the other prince? Oh, we have spells already. Yeah. Oh, time to travel down south. Right into the neighborhood. But like, hey, King, it's me. I will be your best buddy, before you know it. And have I already told you about my great religion? Well, it's not gonna be the most easy to do thing, but alas, we'll try. Soon. Yeah. Yes, in so many other cases. Also take another 3 fucking years until that gets done. Yeah, that's the least annoying. Good. No, not donate to charity. I mean, as a hunchback, and I don't really want to introduce that to my line, but it would be a nice opportunity, to be fair. What else could we do? We do have another son. There's a princess. You will just not accept, eh? Sadness. Oh right, I forgot that. Am I still in that faction? Yes, I am. Pretty sure if you press claims about it, it's gonna end up rather horrible. But, you know, let's see if we might just be willing to acquiesce. All the mines. I have a relative distinct feeling it will not, but, you know. Yeah, kinda figured. If just one more person would join in, we could gain our freedom and join up with someone else. For the most part, because, well, that's kind of what we have to do. But we are in a pretty comfortable position. Oh, that's blue. Really blue. We do have most of our rights secured, to be fair. As long as we could actually get the feudal levies down just one level, I might be feeling somewhat neato. Only we could convince them. Hand their little children over to me. Would be rather pleasant. Indeed. Who else is in your family that I might potentially deal with? There's you, although you have not much left in you. There's you. You would have a lot left in you, which would make you ideal, but you're not gonna fucking allow me that. I'm a bit too unliked, aren't I? I don't really much about that at the moment. Okay, at least we have almost all the money that we need. Looks rather pleasant, doesn't it? If I were to necessitate that, yeah, I was about to say it's probably not gonna work well. But fucking damn it. That too would be a bit of a risky move, to put it mildly. Don't think I can invite him over for anything at the moment as well, which is kinda not so neato. Fair to say, we were never actually looking for that, were we? %120% power because we have gained a member. Okay, let's do it the sneaky way and save the game. I shall be very sneaky about this. Because mostly this is for my fun times, and I would rather enjoy my fun times being just, you know, fun. Rush the bands. We barely have more troops than him. I do wonder, though, if I were to reload it and do it again, if we could get him to just acquiesce and go like, okay, fair enough. Oh, lucky star. Yeah, it's a blast from the past. Now I feel like rewatching that again. It was kind of fun. Let's try it one more time because, well, trial and error, as they say. I don't even know if we can achieve that button more. We are going to try at least. Rise the armies. The armies have much of a chance here. Well, if we could manage to combine our armies. Or if I could capture him in his fucking castle. That too, of course, would be a hilariously nice option. Yeah, just saying, you know. Where is... Yeah, there's some allies around. They're coming slowly. It's gonna take them a while to come up here though, so let's try to keep to ourselves for a little bit. We'll be nice and quiet about it. I think he realized that I think things are not looking too good. I didn't seize the boy. Yeah, it's not nearly as nice. Where's my other friendlies? Yeah, they're slowly coming closer. Not nearly fucking fast enough. Oh, our odds are somewhat more even. Would you join me a bit quicker, maybe? That would be, you know, most fortuitous, because I don't think otherwise we have much of a shocking fighting chance here. Well, to be fair, I was kind of expecting that to happen. Then again, there's also not really a, strictly speaking, need for us to leave. But there's that. Kinda comes along as well. Hmm. Really too interesting. could get a claim on it though. Oh, kinda neat. I mean, he has a bit more in the way of troops than we do, but not much, technically speaking. I can subjugate him, that's cute. It's down there, I was about to say. County of Parma, the County of Toronto. Count. Oh. We could probably win that. Easily enough. I kinda figured this would happen. Yeah, fucking holy orders. Ugh. That is not pleasant. It's one of the disadvantages of being of a different faith. Look, Toradora. Another classic one. You know, whoever came up with this particular collection of loading pictures, pretty good taste there, I must admit. Oh well. I guess we can wait until we mayhaps get even more military power present to him, but we would have to agree. Which might happen at some point. I guess I could go for claim on the nice little land itself. It's gonna make me not beloved. I guess I could I then actually go and create a claimant faction for myself? I wonder. How are we gonna try this out? Yeah. And let me see if some people join in and want to see me on the throne of Lothringa. Okay, you're 20 now. Decide then that we find you something good. That's your Verona. Not a bad choice. You also bring about robust, sadistic, arrogant, and zealous. Well, it's an interesting combination. And he's of the right religion, so, you know, all things are well in the world. Faction to install, faction. Yeah, there's a lot of people who have claims on this, I must admit. Well. Perhaps we'll find ourselves in a situation where we can reasonably take it over and then spread our religion ever further. However, you know, we'll put it down on a maybe. All the way to Cremona for that, eh? I don't think we're gonna be in time, to put it mildly. I don't think we have a reasonable claim to that. I guess it's back to waiting for us for the moment. So there's really not much for us to do. But get yourself a seneschal. Not that we really have a need for that, mind you. But I guess if Sunnyball wants to do it, he can. Free learning perk. That is indeed rather nice. A very learned lady, 38 of it. Kinda cute. I must admit I do like it. And the question is if we could get that up even higher, and we should probably try to get on his good side again. Because right now he's not at all happy with me. Which is, to be fair, understandable. I just created a claim on his fucking land. You are a mere vessel. I wouldn't really call myself a mere vessel, though. Really wouldn't. Actually, you, my little one, that I painstakingly brought up at the exchange. You have become rather gratuitously into power. I must admit that is rather pleasant to me. And for the rest of the growth, things are gonna be somewhat difficult, to put it mildly. We always have to suspect that a holy order will get involved, much to my own chagrin, but what about it? Hello, the sisterhood has managed to more and more infect Italy, which I do find rather pleasant, especially if you could manage to take over the fucking Vaticano. That would be amazing. Everybody hates on him. Well, the twins of mine wish to share my expertise in this topic to you. If you have time, I see, good. And since I did promise to join your war, and since apparently the whole fucking country is all for that, I'm gonna join in and try to make my name for myself against my liege. Why not? Press demands. I really would like to press demands. And go like, no, fuck you. Actually, what do we get out of this if we pause our demands? Gets a limited crown authority, gets neater, concedes his imprisonment reason, concedes a title revocation reason, spends 500, is deposed. Sounds reasonable enough, if you ask me. Yeah, we're gonna siege this down so fucking hard. It's not even funny. We want to assault the fort to make it a bit quicker. And considering how numerically advantaged we are, I see no reason not to. Oh yeah, right, I'm not the leader of this, am I? Sadly, I can't force him. And look at that. Not agree to that, eh? Maybe we'll progress and not agree to this one this way around. I could try, but I can almost guarantee that it will fly, obviously. Still, you know, maybe the new leash is like pussyfooting around a little bit. Yeah, I figured. Guess we have to patiently wait it out a little bit longer, alas. Gives me a good opportunity to prepare a new pipe, so I'm not actually opposed to waiting a little bit. And maybe get into bed with my leash in other ways. I don't really think you have anything interesting to me. Primary hair right now is your brother. Only had a nice little hook against you. Sadly, I don't have one. I think we're gonna get one quickly. Not ideal, but I'm gonna give you the position. Mostly because I raised you myself. So, I know. Demand conversation and then you are free to go. I'm a true follower and then everything is neato. Otherwise, well, you'll have your problems. Two daughters at once. Jesus Christ, daughter. You are sparing any effort here. Euphemia. Well, that's a name. I'll fucking take it. Dorothea. Sure. Let's see what came out of you. A pretty damn adult woman, apparently. Yeah, it looks more childlike. I can somewhat accept that. Well, time to educate some children then. I shall do it myself. This is good and proper. And I think I'm all out of spaces, aren't I? Who else am I training? My son. Care about you. You can be educated by somebody else. Get educated by your papa. Jesus, twins though, right off the bat. That could potentially be a good sign or a very bad sign. I have a distinct feeling that if I do it... I'm immediately gonna find myself at the sharp end of a sword that has written on it fucking holy order. And it is rather tempting, isn't it, to just deal with the small fry here. Position of Steward. Sure, I'll take a position of Steward. I do have an ally close by, so if they would just get over there and deal with the enemy, who has whooping 170 troops, this war could be over relatively fucking quickly. Hail the Queen! But at least so far nobody else has gotten involved, so all is well in the world. I am a scholar now. Amongst the great many other things I am already am. Okay, Eli, you know, you could just potentially just to end all of this nonsense quickly and easily, if you were so inclined, that is. My ally is not so inclined, mind you. In fact, quite the opposite. Meaning I'll have to do it all of my own and lonesome. Sad as that might be. How far we were away from that is what I like to say. 4 months away. Once I'm done with this little warfare, I'm probably gonna quickly get up and get myself a new drink, and then we're gonna play for some more. This is really a nice and relaxed game to play once in a while, I must admit. What are you doing? Apart from dragging your troops through plague-ridden areas for no fucking good reason. I also could have shortened the war by making, you know, a point down here to spawn my troops, but I did not. I was kinda hoping that my friendlies would actually deal with it for me, but they did not. They declined to be reasonable. Well, apparently we have some trouble down there. Brewing. Interesting. Interesting. Like, you know, after a month of trouble, they're like, that is what we came for. Seriously. 117 enemies. Are you fucking sure? You for fucking real? Now then, you're German. Last but not least, the people of Claves will need to be converted. Then we can continue converting people down here to Germans. Germans in Italy. That's gonna never ever create any problems in the future. Of course not. Hello, my enemy. I hope you're ready for this. It's gonna be a quite quick ass whooping.